Yo, what's good, y'all? What's good, y'all? We here with Yellow Tape, season 1, episode 8, mid-season with our hosts Uncle Jacky and Theo. What's going on, y'all?
What's
Chilling,
goody? What's
chilling.
goody?
Yo, give me a few seconds and we got you. We're gonna bring y'all right back. We wind y'all right back, all right? Here we go.
Bishop, what up?
She get rocky, better yet. Let's go. On the road, she get rocky. Better yet, life it get wacky. Understand, niggas gon' diss for the gram. I need bins. Quick like I'm falling in sin. Put the beam on, walk up, get closer. Let it scream like the Glock, it was me. Double G, I need the green. You could get packed if you push up on me. She gon' shake it. We spinning blocks in the V, tryna break it. My heart it be aching. I sought for the guts. Tell me something, how you supposed to trust when your heart it get broken.
Yeah. Y'all already know what that is. That's Shot Gus. That's our intro right there. Here we go with our host right here. What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another show, another week. This is mid-season, episode 8 for Yellow Tape, first season around. Let's go. Get a round of applause for us, you know what I mean? Yeah, what's going on, fellas? Another beautiful day out there today.
Oh, you can
Well,
see it.
yeah,
Absolutely gorgeous on our end too, man. You see this?
Mhm.
Yo, I see all the sunlight. I'm loving it right
Everybody background got some sunlight, you see?
now.
And we all in all different areas, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
hell yeah. Atlanta being Atlanta today.
Yeah, I feel Atlanta out there with you guys. Always got the sunshine, to be honest with you. I
No
don't go.
hoodie, I can see my neck. So it's weird now. Like,
Yeah. Last
we're,
week.
we're at that point where it gets like real cold when we're coming back home. So it's just like, man, you be chilling, be like, yeah, I'm alright. Then I got to throw on a whole
Yeah,
jacket. Oh,
jacket back home. Yeah, play it safe. We don't want that sniffles pause. You know what I mean? Yo, last week we had the week off, y'all. Gave everybody, we gave each other a break, man. It was the first beautiful day of the year. So I know hopefully we spent it with our family. You know, we had time out for ourselves. Let's get some fresh air in, man. You know, so people that was trying to tune in, sorry, you know, that we couldn't provide you a live show.
big apologies, but we're here now.
Yeah, we here now, man. You know what I mean? We got all the energy in the world. As you can see, my man just threw that monster drink up there, real hard body. You know what I
Let's do
mean?
this.
Yeah, today's show is Bullies, man.
hold on, let me
Bullies.
get my mouth drink ready.
Oh, shit. Yeah, get your stuff
My
ready,
fault.
man. Oh, matter of
My
fact,
fault. Yeah.
I wanted to bring this book out for these people out here. So meet your straw man, whatever you want to know. You know what I mean? This is what I'm talking about.
You going?
As far as you know, I want y'all to get your life right and find out who you really are, you know, and what you really stand for inside this country. You know what I mean? Or should I say this entity of the United States of America? Because we need to get our shit right. You know what I mean? And this
Might I
goes,
suggest a different book?
huh?
Not a different, another book as well as the one you just. That Willie Lynch syndrome, man. Get that, man.
Yeah, there
Because
you go.
you still got some people stuck on the fact they lighter than others, so they think they're better than others. But we all, the same melanin tone and all of that. You know what I mean? It's basically for yeah, it's about the dude who think he's closer to being a house dude instead of a field dude. You know what I mean? I'm trying to keep it professional here. But yeah, basically the house dude, the house man, the men of the house back in the 18 and 1700s when people got brought over here forcefully,
Mhm.
they're the ones that came out of the lighter complexion. You might have dudes J complexion, but they still black men. You get what I mean? So Willie Lynch, he would be one sitting there like, I'm just as good as Master. Look at my complexion. You get what I'm saying? While we
Good
outside,
evening.
getting darker and working harder, we ain't
Oh,
serving
I
tea. We ain't like
understand the concept of it.
I'm a light skinned dude. You know, I was considered light skinned all my life. Even though I consider myself brown skinned.
if this was 1800, you'd be outside with me. I was considered light skinned too. But as soon as you stand up next to Jay, if you were a black man, we're not light skinned dudes. We're brown. We're on the field.
Yo, what up, nephew? What's cracking? Bishop, how you, man?
Bish was good, bro.
Miss Brenton, and good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thank you for coming by. Stopping by as always and being our support.
What's up, Miss
Appreciate it.
Brenton?
How's everybody doing out there? Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, like
So
you said, the network tried to shut us down. They made us cut down for a week. I had to go to somebody's house, strong arm. Like, this is not a Weinstein situation. We're not doing Puffy. We doing our show, and we back now. That was all it was about last week. Don't worry about it. We here, so just know whatever happened, it worked.
is what he said. You know what I mean?
You got a strong arm sometime, man.
Dark skin got advantages that light skin niggas don't got, and light skin same thing. Yeah, that's facts, man. I mean, yeah, that's definitely facts, man. Like everybody has their own position, you know what I mean? Way of life. I mean,
everybody has an advantage and a disadvantage.
Yeah, man. And
we're all different and we're all the same at the same time, bro.
Yo, did you see Jimmy Smoke? Yo, I'm just letting you know, Jack, I'm about to make you, Jack. I'm about to make you a sensation, a internet sensation, bro. Every time they bring this up, you know, this is off the subject of the topic right now, but Jack, every time they bring this up, why the scientists is not scientists? Yo.
Why is the scientists not scientists? What are y'all scientists up there, man?
Yo, man. Yo, that was the ultimate, bro. That was ultimate.
Bring those people home from Antarctica, man. The scientism is over. It's bullshit. No more Arctic expeditions, man.
I'm going to try to remix and make a short out of that and let that just remix that. Why scientists is scientists?
Why they scientists? What is they scientists up there, man?
Word, B. That shit was awesome last week, bro. I ain't gonna hold you up. Yo, check it out. Y'all need to go to my channel. Go to Uncle Jacky Sports Network and Variety Network. Check out the conspiracy theory shows that we have up there. I mean, the shit was serious. It was a nice show, great show actually. But we had some fun. We had some funny comments inside there, you know what I mean? We were just really trying to get to the bottom of stuff and see what was going on. And that was crazy. So back to our show. Bullies are bullying, you know what I mean? What's your experience with that? Was you ever a bully? Was you ever bullied? Did you see bullying? How did you what was your experience with that? How did you feel? Did your kids get bullied? Did anybody in your family get bullied? You know what I mean? I mean, us, you know, I was in a group home for a few years in my life. And, you know, come across experience where you may see certain things. You may be the one that, you know, be portrayed as not a predator, but like when I say predator, I mean alpha predator, not a predator where you looking for other men and shit like that. No Diddy, you know.
I gotta watch it now. Can't even use good words. Like, God damn it!
Yeah, you can't say anything anymore.
You know,
you seem aggressive. That's what it is. It seems as if you're the more aggressor.
Man, but I was never. But you know what I mean. So you see certain things. You know, people. You know, sometimes you were the enforcer of keeping niggas clean. You know what I mean. So you know, you may be looked at. Huh?
You was never what? You was never what?
Aggressive.
What? Yo, you know, people on the show, right?
I ain't about to pull your card.
I would never.
He's about to pull your card right back.
Hey, yo. No, this nigga's fraud. Excuse my language. He got me upset. You see that shit?
Already,
man. I wasn't aggressive. Yo, I need to use the phone. Bob, give me the phone now, nigga. I ain't got time for this shit. I ain't playing. Let's go outside. All right, let's go outside. Yo, why you embarrass me like that, bro? Like, what's going on? Yo, nigga, I told you I need the phone. Run the phone. Phone time. Phone check.
Heartbreaking.
Yeah, okay. I asked you the phone, please.
See, making excuses for it.
Come on, bro. Come on.
You gave me a cramp.
Wait, the man wasn't a bully.
You ain't seen you still making excuses for it? Were you or were you not aggressive? That's all I'm asking now, too, because I'm kind of curious.
Look at this one.
Somebody got punched in the face that day. That's all we gonna say, though. Somebody got punched in the face that night.
That's mad.
Maybe about 10 seconds after asked for the phone. I can't remember the details. It's not like I was standing right there or anything like that. So, you know.
It gets a little fuzzy after some age and some time.
No, it ain't fuzzy. I'm being sarcastic. I was standing right there for that whole shit. Only thing I didn't see was begging outside.
Word, he did. Word, but yo, well, that whole scenario is just like how he said it, bro, in a sense, you know? Yo, and it's not, you're nasty. Stop co-signing stuff, because I was never a bully, bro. Never a bully, bro.
Yo, bring him on the show. Bring him on the show. He wasn't no bully, but that nigga was aggressive. And at the time, he was only like 4'11".
I'm about to say, I'm a certain size. I had to defend myself and proclaim that you know I'm here, bro. You know what I mean? And I had no Napoleon complex either. It's just that, you're not gonna overlook me. You know what I mean? You gonna know I'm in the room. You know what I mean? And that was it.
Nah, nigga, dude, don't have Napoleon complex until you line him up in the backfield and put a football in his gut and tell him to run forward. That's where his Napoleon complex comes in. Other than that, no, he's not a bully neither. But that I ain't aggressive shit, I ain't.
Nah, well,
me neither. Me neither. I was never aggressive either, ever. I was always a good boy.
No,
just a good old boy.
You was different, bro.
Nah, I was nigga. We was the same. I wasn't aggressive, and I wasn't no bully. I was chilling.
Niggas I was hell of aggressive with June Plum. No, I wasn't, bro. Listen, okay, I'm gonna take June Plum. Yo, shout out to June Plum. Yo, Plumington. Yo, word. Shout out to Plumington, bro. Yo,
I don't know him.
I came on the block. You met June before, because you came on the block a few times when June was out there. Puerto Rican dude from across the street that got shot in his nose. You know what I mean? I had different long story. Long story.
Good.
He good.
Shout out to your boy. I apologize. You just can't skim over some, like how you describe somebody. You know who it is, bro. He got shot at his nose. Bro, you know. Don't worry about it. I'm like,
he got shot in the nose.
You think I remember that guy? You think I'd be like, damn, I know exactly what you're talking about. I'm so sorry.
Yo, shout out to June. Still had the bullet in his nose. Still got it. Hopefully he came out. You know what I mean? But yeah, shout out to Plumington. You see, there you go.
Bro, if you need counseling, June. If you need counseling, just hit my inbox on Facebook, Jackson Sheen, and I can help you get over this bullshit, man. Because I know what it's like when people are aggressive with you.
Okay.
Now I know my boy ain't shoot you in the nose. But I mean, we could talk about how you feel about that nose thing, and you know what I mean. I'm all about getting back, man.
So, what exactly were your questions again? For a bunch of questions. Which one are we narrowing it down to?
No, it just what's your experience with bullying? And I mean, like, okay, I'm not. No hold up. I wasn't a bully, but like I said. Like in my time, I was 5'7". You know what I mean? According, I was 5'6", 5'7". But
according to wherever the nurse was standing, I get you.
Yeah, about 140 pounds with wet rocks in my pocket, bro. You know what I mean? And it's just that no one tried to play me that either. But I just wanted to establish myself as being someone that was a person.
He's 128 pounds.
So let me start with a question, not to differ from your questions, because this is the problem that I've had this talk with a bunch of people, and I think it gets lost in context because we're always throwing out phrases and always trying to join bandwagons of, yeah, I was bullying, yeah, I wasn't, but where's your stance on someone getting picked on? Is that the same to you as bullying? Like, I feel like if I make a short joke to Doc, right, I don't feel like I'm bullying Doc, but I'm making a joke to him. Now it's up to him and his mind to determine whether or not I'm bullying or not, depending, I guess, on the relationship. But don't you feel that's more picking on someone, that you guys went through a little more like jokes and getting picked on more than actual bullying?
When you pick on somebody, they tell you to stop. So if you continue to do your little picking on, then now it's transformed into something different.
That what's hilarious as it sounds? I'm glad you said it that most basic possible way, because that's like a great answer to me in my head. Like it goes, all right, because I will know if I'm with a friend, if I just go, yo, all right, chill, then they're gonna be like, all right. Or even the person that's like going at me, like he's bringing up a weak cut, and then they'll be like, all right, cool. I bet, and it's a walk off. Everything's done and over with. But the dude doing it is like, nah, yeah, I'm gonna keep on until you react, and keep on, go ahead and go doing that.
And that's how we get punched in the face. And that is exactly how we get punched in the face.
I'm glad that got brought up and we cleared that air. So with that being said, I can answer some of your questions, clear and precise. even from my mother's standpoint, which she's told me a bunch, I have never, ever, 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 ever been the bullying type. My problem was I was always the defending type. So if someone's getting yelled at, they're getting screamed at, they're getting there, I found a way to deflect some of those things that was going on. So I knew growing up, I was like, all right, this is the type of thing that was going on. So whoever with my friends, some ever going on, some going ahead and going through that, I was the dude that's always going to deflect it with a joke, maybe make fun of me instead, because I know my friends can't take it. Like I was always heavy skinned, but I've also experienced where dudes pick on me because I was fat when I was younger, and I knew people loved picking on the fat kid. It's the easiest target ever. I've heard them all. So it was easier to pick on me since I was already hearing it than it was to pick on my friend who probably wasn't as mentally strong as I was. You know, I also grew up in a very funny house. Jack has been around my brother enough to tell you my brother is hilarious. And my brother has always been big. So you can go ahead and say the same thing about, you're going to go ahead and go crack a beam about my weight. I'm going to crack something hella hard on your whole life. And you're going to go ahead and contemplate whether or not you want to fight or not, because now you upset. You know? So I don't ever think or have a thought process where I've been picking on someone when they be like, oh, stop. And it goes on from there. And I go and I do all of that stuff. But I have picked on a plenty amount of people. I won't ever negate from there. I've joked with a lot of people. I've said things to a lot of people. I've also had a lot of friends when we've gone back and forth when we've been there. But I've never, to the point, the way Jack puts it, where it goes to like, now I want to fight because you said something. I don't think I've ever been that aggressive. I've never been there. But people have targeted me especially after I got taller and I was the bigger guy in the room. Now it goes, that's the guy right there. That's the guy that I gotta go ahead and go challenge, and I gotta go do something. So that's what was a lot of my interaction. So me and you might have been a little different, Doc. My point of view would be like a guy like you who would come in. It'd be like, we're gonna see each other. Either we gonna be good peoples, or it's gonna be every day. It's gonna be me and you going back and forth for some strange reason. That's just what it was. It just the dynamics of size. That's just human nature. But to say I would be there picking on you from there, or you vice versa, I don't think it's gonna go there. Like. Going bullying on the bullying status. I mean, the jokes, we might have been just snapping on each other for lights and darks. Like it'd have been over with. It'd have been all day to go ahead and go be there, but never to a point where I go ahead and be there.
But that's facts, you know what I mean? But that's the whole point of now with society, you know, not saying it's not being picking no more. It's straight like you bullying. You understand? Like that picking stage or that learning stage of, you know, and how to defend yourself, you know, and how to, you know, to stand up for yourself. Tell the person, stop saying that to me. Stop talking to me like that. You understand? Like that stage in between there of being bullying and being a regular person is not talked about, or not, you know, not brought up a lot to, you know, to show where, you know, there's a thin line between love and hate type of thing. You know what I mean?
It's developmental. It's good. I don't want to say it's good for the psyche, but it's good to have and develop those skills. And it's easier to do when you're younger and you're more fearful of anything than when you get older, when you go, all right, now I know I can do something about it. And then you retaliate with anger and not with just, just chill. That's it. De-escalation is the key, bro. Every great fighter, every great martial artist, every great people that we respect that'll knock you out with a finger. They'll tell you the same thing. Their best quality, bro, their greatest quality is identifying a situation and going, all right, this is about to happen. It's time to go. And just bounce and just leave. Because I'd rather go ahead and leave this before I know the horrors of what I can actually do to these people and what can go on. I'd rather just leave and go ahead and know that they're going to be safe. I'm going to be safe. Nobody's going to get hurt. And I'm out. You know? So it's a learned thing, like you said.
I used to do a lot of picking, you know what I mean, and not picking just for fun, you know what I mean, and I remember one incident in high school, you know, and I tell this story all the time because it's a story that shocked me on how, you know, that things could transpire. One, you know what I mean, and I knew that at a young age too, but it was just like how this chain reaction happened. You know, in high school, I used to go to Canarsie High School. Shout out to the High, you know what I mean, and back then I was a little younger, and you used to drink in the morning time. You smoke my bud, but this one I just started, but I was more of a drinker. Like I had issues, something like that. You know what I mean? So and sometimes I used to go around like you have my hat out, change for 40, give me quarter nickels a dime, don't waste no time. You know what I mean? And go around, and get my sons. You know what I mean? This is how it was.
I would never be able to be serious around Doc. Ever.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun and game doing it, you know what I mean? But you make money doing that shit too. Like get your weed money and your OE money, you know what I mean? If you want Crazy Horse, you got Crazy Horse for you too, you know what I mean? And it was like a good 6 of us hanging out together. Crazy Horse, yeah.
I drank Crazy Horse, bro.
I didn't drink Crazy Horse. I said,
like you were saying,
if you wanted Crazy Horse, you can have Crazy Horse. You heard I said OE. I said OE. I was like, okay. I was an private stock type of dude. I did drink St. Ives too, that gasoline. I did drink that too, you know what I mean? But that was very
at one point.
Nasty. That was very nasty.
It's disgusting. Shout out to Pun.
Yo, Pun. Oh,
but you were saying no. Go ahead.
Yeah, so we in high school one day, right? And I'm in my zone high school, all my project dude, all my private house dudes, you know what I mean? And I just happened to, pick on one dude one day, right? Big dude. Dude was like 6 feet tall. And remember, I'm 5'6", bro. Right? And this dude was, I'm picking on this dude, like going to get his french fries. Like, give me some fries, man. He let me do it too, you know what I mean? So then one of my boys.
Literally. Okay, go ahead. All right.
Bro.
Go ahead.
I'll never forget who did this too. You know what I mean? Shout out to my boy Daryl Costello. You know what I mean? Daryl Costello whispered in this dude's ear, was like, "Yo, you gonna let him do that to you?" Shout out to my man David Rivera. I hope you watching this show too, bro. He used to be my trainer for boxing as well. David Rivera, you also whispered in that dude's ear, was like, "Yo, you gonna let that short motherfucker do that to you too, bro?" Yo. Before I could say anything, before I could do anything, I'm hearing that, and I'm looking at the dude like he ain't gonna do nothing to me, bro. And before I could turn around, I hear "ooh" coming from the cafeteria. Ooh! So I turn around, and next thing you know, I'm walking into a punch. He punches me, bro. And before I could get up and punch him back, Daryl and David done floored this dude already. It was like, yo. So now,
the Brooklyn setup.
Set him up lovely, and for no reason, because he didn't. He for nothing. You understand? He wasn't about that life. It wasn't about that time. You know what I mean? Dude wasn't on that time.
You still was. You want to answer? You want to retract what you said earlier about not being a bully? Because that was a bully. That was some Brooklyn shit right there, bro. So one nigga distract you, and the other niggas beat gas you up.
Definitely just beat me to the punch. Because
that was
we're going to unpack some things now. I'm glad we're having this here. I'm glad that story came up. Let's unpack this here and go ahead. Because literally what I had just said is exactly what is it that you would exactly do in that bout. I was like, nah, people will be snapping. Bro, that's exactly what people will go ahead and go do.
Yeah, people sleep because the man is short.
Let's go ahead.
He's a shorty dude. And
the literal person will think, oh, let me go ahead and go after the biggest dude in the room, and I'm going to be the baddest man out there.
Yeah, it's supposed to be in your face so fast. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, he not aggressive, though. Yeah. And then he even got me with this one because I forgot this story because I would say, nah, he's not a bully, but if you soft, then that's your fault. That's just how I see life. Now, you soft and let a dude talk to you however he talked to you. That's on you. That's not on him. That's on you. You gotta command your respect. And hey, from what I saw with the TKO jacket, it was good with me. I'm good. We good here. But nah, no. Dude, the other dudes set him up so they could punch him in the face.
Yeah.
So it's a whole unit. It's a whole unit. 3 of them that's there. So this is my right. Glad you brought it up. See, because some people don't put themselves in this position a lot either. They like to believe that, well, some of the things like you and Jack are saying, they could have been worse, or it's your fault for going ahead and going to go do that. That's victim blaming for going over there. What you should be saying is, why the hell would you set up the big dude that you knew wasn't going to go ahead and go say nothing and get him in that much trouble? That's
because it was
the
fun.
No.
There you go, right there. See, now, right, that comes together with bullying. So now you have to accept the fact that, damn, I have an instance in which I might have been bullying somebody.
And no, but that's why I also brought the show up too, because I believe it was a couple of times where I was, considered as a bully. You understand? And
That too.
and like I said, and what you said is a different. You stupid. And there's a difference between picking, and there's a difference between defending yourself, and there's a difference between establishing yourself inside of a room. You feel you're alpha male. You understand?
I get you, but that's part of the. Glad this gets brought up. That's part of the where I'm aboard with the toxic masculinity way of thinking. Is Doc, we've never had to challenge each other to ever have a friendship. So the problem is that you had that mindset at a young age to think, I have to go ahead and go be there. So a lot of people don't accept that I was being the aggressor or being the bully because it was going, well, if I wasn't doing this, then I'm the victim. Then I'm going to be the guy that's getting the wedgies and getting hung up in the bathroom. Like, I'm going to get my lunch money stolen. Like, that's the problem. Where in the society, we have to be in a place where we got to look deeper than that. Also, where it goes, we let a situation, let's say your classroom or the school, we let that environment fester where it goes, people can do that and it's allowed to go ahead and go do that. Like, you shouldn't feel like you have to go do that. You know what I'm saying? You should be able to come in and just be you and just do what you got to do, bro.
But I also think that's because you coming into society. You know what I mean? You're a young individual. You're young.
Absolutely. That's why I'm not only blaming you and the other guys. This is also a part of the societal things that comes in. You probably in a home environment, you probably pick this up, and outside where you chilling with the dudes, you pick this up. Whatever it is that you do, that you put your sights, that's where I know my head is at. That's the environment you got in there, and that's the toxicity. Because I guarantee you, bro, you're not the only person that feels that way. Jack is supporting you and going, well, you let the dude go ahead and go do that. That's on you. You absolutely right.
My French fries, bro. I don't care if I can't fight.
You absolutely right. You absolutely right. But then I'm not also going to change the person who goes, I'd rather not get into the altercation and go ahead and go do anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, if the dude would have been like, I got up and then went to the principal and then now he got suspended for that, his whole story would have been changed.
Now it's a problem.
See, the whole story would have changed and now we would have been blaming something else that was going on from there. You see? That's the society things that we go ahead and go do when we try to twist and turn and go ahead. Now I'm glad we live in a place now. Unfortunately, we're also talking about physical bullying. This is only in person. This is only in-person bullying. We live in a society where now at least they're doing something where it goes, well, you don't have to be the dude that has to live that way. I don't see a lot of dudes that felt they grew up the same way we did, where it was like, bro, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Somebody step on your shoes, you gotta go ahead and give them the 5 minutes right outside. You know what I mean? Yo, meet me outside the homeroom, bro. I gotta go ahead and you looked at my girl. I gotta, I don't think also not in high school, but I don't think that's a bigger problem than we had,
But now they ready to let little boys dress up as little girls inside school and stuff like that. So,
right. So where do you think the bullying gonna go then?
So we just got to be careful with that as well too. You know what I mean? Because that opened other things. And even though that one thing probably don't have nothing to do with another, but how society shifts. You know what I mean? From
it messes well, bro. Because if we sitting here raising children that are raising boys that are gonna end up with lipstick on and send them out, what's gonna happen? You think just because they know how to fight, which you won't think it, because of course I'm just saying that there are children for now. You don't know that they're at home learning 1, 2, 3, 4, not just 1, 1, 1. No, they're learning 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe some kicks on the side. Just because they know how, they're still gonna go through bullying. You can be a dude that knows how to fight and still go through bullying. You might just want to get your way to where you're going. Like where I've had instances in Brooklyn. Brooklyn was kind of like Afghanistan on the low, because there was times I'm by myself and I used to box myself, so I might be jogging and throwing punches, and you got the dude sitting there. Bet you won't do that over here. And it's like, I bet I would if it wasn't 5 of y'all over there. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's 5 of y'all. So the one talking shit, I'll beat the hell out you, but your 4 friends going to beat the hell out of me. So it's like, that's a form of bullying right there. So my instance, I just went to the store and bought 2 glass Mystics. But we're not talking about that. Period. Right near Kelly Park, bro. I wasn't playing, and I just moved out there.
Bottles, because sure enough, that shit saves a lot of times. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it was only $2.
Mm-hmm.
$2, and I'm not going to jail. I wanted to drink my drinks, and they came accosted me. I know how to lie too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, what I was saying, how your statement correlates is because, man, you sending these boys out with feminine mindsets, and you know what I mean, they're gonna end up getting bullied by the girl with masculine mindset. So bullying will never really stop, no matter how it is, no matter how nice they try to make society. There's always gonna be that one dude who's big or advanced, and he gonna fuck with people. Just like we all, like both of us had times where we fucked with people in the group home. We ain't necessarily walk up, slap them in the head, and nothing. Well, somebody might have. I know I never done nothing like that. Walk up, slap somebody upside the head. But I bothered them. I bothered the younger dudes. You know what I mean? But it mostly be to see what they gonna do. Sometimes you don't even mean to like really bully them. You just want to see what's in the crib. If we gotta go to war, is this dude gonna go to war with me?
Oh.
So yeah, it's a form of bullying, but it's like what's the picking on them? There you go. It's the one before. You pick on. Let's see if El Ray is really tough. By the way, El Ray is tough as hell, and he was the youngest one.
And
but
El Ray came a long way too from because I never really got close to El Ray at the beginning, you know, like how you did and everybody else did inside there. But I did see El Ray as a lightweight person at one point in time when he first came in there, you know what I mean? But
so
and that man now, you can't say nothing to that man, you know what I mean? You say something wrong to that man, and not that he would be, you know, but he would defend himself, and he won't let you get out of line to him any which way, and I respect that.
No, he gonna check that shit so fast.
Yeah, facts.
So fast.
And also Gerald too. Gerald's a man. You know, I never seen Gerald in action, but the guarantee don't fuck with Gerald because I guarantee Gerald will fuck your ass up or do something to you. You know what I mean?
Now both of those guys are military trained, so it's a different ball game now. And they were like this before the military, like you're not gonna, you know, mess with them. They quiet, they chilling. Leave them alone. You know what I mean? Leave them alone. Because then when it gets back to us, we don't want to hear what you have to say because you messing with people that don't mess with nobody at the end of the day. So the talking is no talking. It's automatic action. Like those are kind of do like you, Jay. Like, hold up. So you mean to tell me Jay went up to this dude and just said, blow me, let's get to that. So what happened? Like it's a big piece missing because this ain't the Jay I know to just walk up to a dude. What made him do that? I need to know. Mm-hmm. I need to know what made Jay just tell you to put it in your mouth and let's get to it. Mm-hmm. What made you? I've never heard him say that. I've seen him be mad during stickball. Pause. Mm-hmm. I've seen him be mad at stickball, but I ain't never seen him to the point where he want to tell you to eat him and let's get to it because it lets me know automatically you did something to that man and he ended up being what you didn't think he was, and now you embarrassed. And that's how I think Blood and Crip started. Somebody went to the wrong neighborhood acting crazy, got put in line by one person, went back to the hood and said they jumped me.
Yeah, that's how it usually goes. Like the imagination or the exaggeration of a story, and then if the story had to get checked out, you know, by everybody, you know, that the story wouldn't add up, you know, from the get go, you know, and then we walk down different avenues for no reason, type shit. You know what I mean?
Right. That's how people die. Either somebody didn't check all the information or somebody lying, or both. Usually it's both. It's usually both. Now that but yeah, and when you bully people, all it leads to is the bully packing you up most of the time. A lot of the time, the bully just gonna pack you up.
So let me ask you a question: is it bullying if you take advantage of a person that you know that you could take advantage of, and that person kind of comes around for your influence or something like that, or come around for your, like he look up to you, you know what I mean? Think you the shit, you know what I mean? And
you just fucking with him, like,
yeah, bro, you don't fuck with him physically, but you take advantage of him. You send him like a doja, like you send him to the store. You understand? But at the end of the day,
yeah, but that turns into a brotherhood because that doja that's looking up to you and he's this, that, and the third and the other eyes. If who gonna mess with him though? Who outside of y'all is gonna mess with him to the point where, you know, Like, nah, he run with them dudes from over there, man. Leave that dude alone. He run with them over there. No matter what he doing, it's gonna be a problem. It can be but now if y'all doing this Doja and to, you know, kind of like hazing,
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
Like, yo, we want to be down, bro. We got to see what you could do, what you about. And number one, you're not supposed to let me Doja you, so bye, you gone.
And another thing, like I never looked at it and pointed out and described it as hazing before. So you just like mentioned it just now, and it's basically just like hazing. You know what I mean? In a sense, you kind of seasoning the dude, you know, and wanting to see if he got the qualities, you know, to be fucking with you, pause. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But so again, you know what I mean, with this bullying thing, I got a question, another question. I sent you a link the other day, yesterday I think it was, because I seen some shit on the internet, YouTube. I seen P Diddy, PlayStation 5 game. Did you see?
I saw that.
Yo, and it's been allegedly bought out by 50 Cent. 50 Cent actually.
I'm waiting to see what 50 do, because he's. I'm surprised it took this long. I done put out more Diddy jokes than 50 Cent. And it's like, oh, when he come out, though, he gonna try to destroy him. See, 50 is a bully. 50 is a goddamn bully. He is a bully. Beanie Siegel, a bully. Styles P, nah, Styles P ain't no bully. He just punched him in the face to try to bully him.
50 became a bully after he seen that he got power. But his demeanor was to get back at these dudes. You know what I mean? No. I think he had to act a certain way towards these dudes that they did to his mom's grimy. You understand? So that's why he had to stand his ground with them dudes. You understand? But on the outside world, I don't think he was as a bully as much. He was more like, I know how to move and like telling Jay-Z, like, you know what I mean, going out there after, you know, Jay-Z saying what's up, whatever to him on backstage, and he went up there and Jay-Z went up there and played him type of shit. You know what I mean? So it was like, you know, that he knew how to move, and he probably didn't have that cockiness until he reached a certain point. He had certain back-ends as far as, you know, I got guns and houses and, you know, whatever, you understand? But I think he had to act a certain way towards them Queens dudes because the situation with his moms.
Yeah, I can see what you're saying there.
So
but if you listen to his Ace Boone Coon, Tony Yayo, he was a cerebral bully. Mm-hmm. Like, he could bully you beyond physically, like the way I could sit here and say I try to do, playing mind games and shit. And basically, it's bullying when the person you're doing it to is not as adept as you, or he's not willing to go as far as you're willing to go. Like, I give you an example. Everybody selling candy for 10 cents. Uncle Jacky comes out with 5-cent candy. Shit like that. Like, you know, cerebral shit. Like, what you gonna do about it? I fucked up the market. What are you gonna do? You know what I mean? That's the kind of, like, you know what I mean? Because when you doing that, you basically reset the market. You fucking it up for everybody with the 10-cent candy. Mm-hmm. So now you just this one person, and you basically just bullied the whole damn chamber of commerce, let's just say, by yourself. Because bullying, it's so many ways that you can describe. You can take that. Like, I guess subjective is the word I'm looking for. Like, it's a broad spectrum with bullying. You got the mental, like you got the cyber. It's so many types of ways to bully people.
And that's what I'm mentioning too. You got the cyber bullies. You got the workforce.
That's what I'm dealing with now. The workplace bully.
You know,
they just now finding out. Well, damn, there's such thing as resistance, and that's all it really take for bullying is to end it on your end is resistance. Yeah, and it's strike back, strike hard.
You don't know that everybody not a yes sir, yes man type of thing, and not going to do what you say because you know whoever you think you are. You know what I mean?
And bully man, Mr. Bully out there, when you feel resistance, laugh and let it go. Laugh and let it go, because you never know. And we talking about book bags now, so you never know what's in that kid book bag, man. And everybody got one. Every kid has a book bag. And man, just let it go. Let it go. Because that's what really turned it bad. When you got the dude that resists, but he's small. Yeah, he resists, he's tough, but he's small. What is he really going to do? So now the bully gets physical. Because that's where it kind of, a few instances for me, I'm glad I grew to be taller. But man, when I was walking around 4'11", 5'3", and all of that, 110 pounds, 140 pounds and all that, man, it was like, man, if you're going to talk, you better be ready to pop off right afterwards. And that's just, we don't live in a society like that no more, though. No, everything has changed. You ain't got to walk. You can walk from east to west and not be bothered by the dudes on the west side. They're not paying you no mind. You can do that now. So that's what makes the bullying worse now, because it's also easier to get stuff. It's so much easier to get anything. Kids in school and kids in jail get stuff like kids on the street. And you're not hiding nothing.
I don't know, like bullying, like the issue. It seems like it's more so it's not out there as often no more. You know what I mean? It's still got its pockets of bullying and stuff like that, but it's like
now you got the cyber shit going.
Yeah, you got the cyberbullying and the internet thugs, you know what I mean? But that was just like back in the days, phone thugs, you know what I mean? You could talk shit over the phone, but you won't talk shit face to face, you know what I mean? And internet made the world much closer. Now you get more so diss raps, you know what I mean? Disrespectful rap songs out there that's going at the dead homies, you know what I mean? Or disrespecting the whole hood. And then that's where you get the back and forth with the little gang banging or, block bangings, you know what I mean? And they want to claim whatever. So it evolved into that, So, but I don't know. Like I haven't had a kid in school that said they've been bullying, you know what I mean? Or someone's bothering me, Sometimes it'd be the adult teachers bullying the kids, had that instance, come through my area, my circle. So it's just crazy, man. Just crazy.
I mean, basically, man, if you seen Friday, you see what happened to bullies, man. I think Friday was a good turning point for me. I wasn't on no real bully shit. I was too small anyway. I used to talk shit. But Friday really shows, I probably bullied my cousins. I probably bullied the hell out of them. But Friday show you, man, bullies don't last long, B. They don't last long at all, man. And to be honest, like when I was little, when we was doing and the bullying thing was popular with the older upperclassmen or whatever you want to call it. That's why I love my classmates when I was in elementary. They seen one episode, and it's like you can see a person wants to strike back, but he knows it's not in his best interest. So I basically was probably caught in one of those, like I want to fry this dude's face, but he like 7 feet tall, and I don't even think I could reach it. So another short man came after the incident was over. It went away with just words and shit, and probably a push or something. My man came over like, yo, my man, just let us know. We will jump him, yo. I'm like, oh yeah, it's a problem. He's like, nah, we in the same class, and he was my cousin. Actually, we ain't know we was family yet, and he was my cousin. He was like, nah, we will jump him straight. We was from the same building. That's what made that one. Like, I'm thinking it's a building love, project love. He's like, nah, we gonna jump him. Even Cuzzo, the female, came out like, crazy, and we like 7. We like 7. Homie probably like a big 8, big 9. Pause, no Diddy. But it's like, yo, it is true. Your homies ain't got to step in to actually do what we was gonna do. But just having the homies around to help a lot too. It's strength in numbers. You see a bully coming through, even if it's 3 of y'all that can't fight, it's still 3 of y'all. Mm-hmm. Like, stand tall. Like, hold your homie down, man. Don't call him your friend and then let him be exploited by somebody because he's bigger than him or whatever. Hold your homie down, man. I'm glad we had that. I'm glad he said that. I'm glad they all said that. Like, yo, we gonna get dirty. You ain't got to get dirty, but I'm just saying, just your presence alone probably, stop some of the bullshit. And I don't know if parents can help really, bro, because I think that might make it worse. Because, like, to me, it has to be physical if you want a bully to leave you alone. It has to get to the physical. It has to.
But that's when you go.
Everybody don't go home and tell.
But that's when you find out. But but I think you know a difference with your child. You know what I mean? And you may not catch it offhand. You know what I mean? But eventually you'll find out a difference with your child moving. Don't want to go to school. She don't want to go to school. Whatever the case may be, there be some type of changes. But you just got to be aware of it and not, be caught up in your everyday life and other kids did not see it. But yeah, I think if parents come out the wrong way, it could make it worse. But that's when you got to teach your kids, send them to karate, send them to self-defense, send them to somewhere where they could gain that confidence. And if you can't teach it at home, you know what I'm saying?
Send them to Uncle Jacky. I get them right. Pause.
Yeah, if you can't do it at home, send them to somewhere where they're going to teach them and they're going to get the right, skills the way they're going to be able to defend themselves. It don't always have to be, hitting them somebody back or something like that. But it could be where, dude, you're not going to get close to me where you're going to hit me. I'm going to push you before you hit me. You know what I mean? And just have some type of ground and be able to know they could, this is enough is enough. You're not going to cross this line. But, okay.
Like another subject, another topic. I mean, it's all in there, but that's what's going to draw on. I got time today, so if we go past 7, I'm fine. I got time today.
Cool.
Excuse me, fellas. Excuse me.
Don't worry about it, Jay. Go.
Damn, where was I leading to?
New subject.
All right. It was another. All right, you got your bullying, and then you got your single motherhood. Now think about this: you being raised by a single mother today, not in the 80s and the 70s when it was realer. But you're getting raised by these women who are pampering and coddling kids. Now, how does a woman teach her son how to defend herself? Don't even answer it. If he hits you, hit him back. Lesson over. Am I right or am I wrong? If somebody hits you, you hit him back. That's the lesson. That's it, right? Who the fuck just taught somebody how to fight? Nobody. What lesson was learned right there? What did you just teach me? If he hits me, hit him back. How the hell do I do that? You know what I mean? Nobody's teaching them, put your hands up, do like how we teach our kids to fight or defend themselves, or how we're playing boxing with our children. You get what I'm saying? You teaching them you teaching them what to do. Single mothers are not doing that. That's why this shit can go bad at any fucking. Well, that's why you have the surges and the mass chill. You watch how you talk. I know it's just show. Watch how you talk. You got the mass dispensing of shit. I don't even know how to put this shit. You got mass things happening in the schools. Maybe y'all can get what I'm saying. Yeah. The way people go to school and commit mass, whatever. Mm-hmm. That's why it's a lot of that happening, man, because they got the moms some of the time, and it's quite possible that just says if they hit you, hit them back. Or, telling them something but not showing, because some kid, you visual. Like you can't sit there and tell a kid if he hits you, hit him. Throw on a Rocky movie for him or something. Okay. Something that's showing fighting. Something that's letting them know, like, yo, if you get hit, it's not the end of the world. It might hurt for a little bit, but you keep pushing forward. And at least he'll have a measurement of seeing somebody get beat up for 14 rounds, but not give up in the 15th round. You get what I'm saying? Like, you got to something. Put some masculinity into the boys. Pause. Not the Diddy way.
Okay. So I have a few opinions on what you're saying here. One, I'm going to let you know what you're saying is subjective. It's your opinion. You can stand by it as much as you want. None of it is factual.
Right.
My father was not involved in my life for a while. He was on vacation, let's say.
Right.
I grew up with my mom and my grandmother, which you knew personally. Both of those women both taught me how to fight. After I did not know enough to defend myself.
You proved my point, because I said not us.
No. Once I didn't learn to defend myself enough against more than one person, that I knew life wasn't just gonna throw you one-on-one battles, I took a discipline in martial arts, which also was from a woman. So I learned how to fight, how to defend myself, and how to de-escalate and move away from the situation, all from women. So, with that being said, well, what you're saying is very subjective. It's okay to have that opinion, but to correlate that with the things you couldn't say before, it's a little bit of a stretch. Where they're coming from with those things we can't really put on usually comes from people who get picked on enough who can't do anything. We live in a time now, we've been talking this, and we have all mentioned physical bullying. Physical. On Friday nights, we had a running joke. Do you remember what the joke was? No? I'll let you know. I'll remind you how bad it would be to be in school now and say your mom's has an OnlyFans. I spent $5 to see her starfish. That was the joke. $3. Excuse me. Right. You're right. It went down. $3. $3. Yeah, $3. Yeah. Because we found out that made it way worse. Yeah. Facts. So $3. Also, with that being said, a lot of kids aren't just going through a physical thing. They're also going through cyberbullying. So that's another thing that goes on, and the lies that get told within the stupidity of social media. And that also triggers people's in their head to go, whatever I see on this screen is always going to be the truth. So if they believe this, this is what's the problem. And they get sucked into this whole vortex, and that's what the problem leads into. It doesn't have to matter nowadays with the things you're talking about with a single parent or a double parent, because most of these white kids, most of the kids that do these things come from a very lavish two-parent, very rich home. They're just not, they're coddled. That's the situation you're missing. People are getting coddled into believing that you gotta complain and you gotta cry and it's okay to pick you up after you done fell every single time. No, you need to go ahead and get yourself up, dust yourself off, and go ahead and keep on going.
Because the world is not going to coddle you.
Never. And that's where we get confused also when we were talking about picking on people. Picking on someone and go ahead and going to do those things. You got to learn to go ahead. You got to get good at something. If you ain't going to get good at fighting, like I knew I wasn't going to get good at fighting, bro. Punching people in the face after a while hurts your hands. But you know what I'm really going to be good at? Jokes. I'm going to be funny. And I'm going to go ahead and make sure everybody's laughing. I'm going to have jokes on top of jokes. I'm going to have top of, and it's going to work. Other dudes don't defend anything. They don't learn anything. And then you get that victim mentality. And where you going with the, instead of just going, yo, bro, man up and figure it out. Do something. They coddle them into thinking, no, it's okay. It's okay to be soft. It's okay to go ahead and go do that. And it's good. And we're missing some of that masculine energy that you were mentioning before, where it goes, hold up. Why do we keep picking him up? Where's the dirt? Where's the dirt? I remember the dirt and the scrapes and the bruises and all the things. Like let's let them be boys, or let's let them be girls. Let's let them be people. Let them do it. Like that's what you're missing on that, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
But it sounds like I don't even know a time.
Huh?
It sounded like you said a lot of the same things I said. See, you wasn't on. You was on for
just not mixing it up with being in a single female household. Don't get me wrong. While my father was on vacation, he taught me how to be the utmost right gentleman. He taught me how to go ahead and talk to women. He taught me how to go ahead and conduct business. He taught me how to go ahead and, you don't have nothing. Whatever's in your pocket, whatever you have on, whatever you doing now, you know what's the only value you have in this world is your name and your word. That's all you got, bro. Don't ever let anybody tarnish your name, and don't let anybody say that you are not a man of your word, bro. That's all you got to do. You got to learn those things. You got to go ahead and be a better person.
I
I've
don't
also
think
had, though, to your agreement, though, I've also had and been in the household where they tell me, well, if you get hit, you better hit back. But it was followed with, because I'm not going to be okay with you just not being hit, with you not hitting back. Because then I'm going to find this kid and I'm going to tell him, I'm going to sit here, you better go ahead and go fight him one-on-one. Because you need to go ahead and go do what you got to go do. Was it always healthy? No, but it told me, all right, either I'm going to have to fight this dude twice, or I'm just going to have to find a way to go ahead and be like, all right, let's go ahead and go. Let's move on. If we can't shake hands and be men and understand it, then we got to move on, bro. I'm with it. I'm with it. Also, what we missing there too, de-escalation is different. We look bad upon people who just choose non-violence sometimes.
so.
Go ahead.
A question.
Yes.
Yeah, I know you're into the recent Drake, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar beef that's going on.
What a radical segue, but okay, I'm with you. I'm on the roller coaster with you. I'm with you.
The initial song came out, J. Cole and Drake came at Kendrick, you know what I mean? Kendrick answered back, you know what I mean? Got shots at both of them. Then Cole came out and made a song, 7-minute drill or 7 minute something. And then when he went to perform the next day, or a couple of days later, he apologized for making that and saying that he didn't want to go that route with the beat.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Right?
What's your opinion on that? Starting with you, Jay.
Okay, I'm willing to engage in the segue, but does this correlate with bullying? Is that what you're trying to go ahead and go with?
Well, yeah, I mean, it correlates not with bullying, but it goes with to how can you de-escalation. You know what I mean? How can you
Okay.
make a wrong decision? You know what I mean?
I get what you're going.
J. Cole, hold on. J. Cole was going for kill, but with that song, he probably had that written somewhere in his pocket because that song was too deep of a thing, but it just didn't have the aggressiveness of the drama that they was in right then and there. You know what I mean? In my opinion.
So this is it. It goes together with what I'm saying. It's a lot of people look bad upon someone who chooses the path of nonviolence and chooses the path of not going ahead and being that route that everybody wants to go ahead and go see. Now, with that being said, as a fan, I'm completely confused. As a hip hop fan, I'm completely confused. Once you put it on wax, there's no taking it back. You can't erase it. You can't scrub it off the internet. You can't go ahead and no. We all heard it. We all know what you're saying. I know. We all know what's that. But if you look at it as a man's perspective, and I understand it, in his mind, he's been cooling this whole time. He didn't have to worry about nothing. And the only reason why he said or addressed anything was because he was letting whatever Twitter or whatever evil he thinks it was to chirp in his ear enough to go, yo, you know what? I have to do this. I have to go ahead and go say something. And then with doing so, did it with such ease, and it meant so much that it was just like, I could ruin my brother's career, bro. What if I do this and we get into this and Kendrick never sells another CD ever again, bro, or never sells another stream ever again because because of my fans or because of what I did? Let's be real, bro. After that Nas and Jay-Z beef, you know what I'm saying? Nas, for a while, wasn't like, I'm going to come out and drop my albums and try to keep it. Like, it hurts, you know what I'm saying? You got to take a lot of L's, them Jay-Z-lights, bro, them Camelites out there, they go ahead and they love him. They stand by. It happens, bro. And now that in the age of social media now and how fickle fans act, bro, he probably was like, bro, I didn't even try that hard and I already did all of this. You know what? I'm sorry. I take it all back. I don't want the beef. I don't want the problems, because now I got to worry about the whole TDE coming after me. I got to worry about all this other people coming. Like, I'm not. We're all going to ruin each other's careers trying to look good for these people instead of realizing you coming out with an album, I'm coming out with an album. Let's go ahead and just leave it at this. Let's leave the publicity as it is. You know? But I don't know. I don't know why people don't like it. I mean,
well, you're gonna get people not liking it. You're gonna get that everywhere, So I mean, I just want to get the feel of the panel and how we felt about it as far as, you know what I mean, that aspect. And you know, and to go back to what you said too about you can't, it's on the internet, you can't change it. We did a show about the Mandela effect. You understand? Where if you to take it off the internet, you know what I mean, and you start, conditioning people up, cycle and say, oh, it didn't happen, then eventually 20 years down the line, people gonna have a majority of the people saying that it didn't happen, So we just have to be aware of that as well, that that's out there, and it's been going on for years, and it's not going to stop for our generation. You know what I mean?
Damn sure not.
I'm gonna ask y'all something. You conspiracy nuts, right? I'm gonna ask y'all something. What Mandela effect was effective enough to change history that you can remember? And if you bring up that goddamn Shazam movie, I'm gonna get upset.
But it did come out.
If you bring up the fucking movie that was not that important to history, please tell me there was something important in history that they go ahead and go change.
But in order for the Mandela effect to work, you can't just pick something that is one of the greatest times. And that's like trying to say the Holocaust never happened or slavery. You can't do nothing with that.
What I'm telling you is that if it's true, why wouldn't I use the power for something else? Why am I changing logos on shirts? Why am I just changing little types of little things here and there? That none of that is, even if it's true, bro. It doesn't. They're not doing anything worth that's like.
That's how you start.
So bring it together with the song. You can't change the song, bro. Everybody knows the song, and there's no way you're gonna be able to be like, oh, you don't remember the time he did this? No, bro. It's music. Once it's on music, it's done for. Now, if I made a video on the internet, or if I did something like that can get altered with it, I get it. But we all heard it. We all knew it dropped from him. It's all from there. It's forever.
No, but you see what you
all saw Shazam.
But I was saying you proved the point.
But listen. How important is J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar? How important are they, really? They're just as important as that Shazam movie. They are just as important. Not important at all.
Not at all, yeah.
They're not history. That was a punk ass rap beef.
That was funny as hell.
It's the same thing as the Shazam. This movie never happened. I never did a movie called Shazam, but we have tapes and footage and video of you in the movie.
None. There is none. And then he did. Y'all gotta separate that prank video that he did too for like a few years ago. When he looks really pale and he looks like he's on there, he looks like he is now. Yeah, that's a parody video of the thing. But I'm all for, again, I'm not talking bad against conspiracy theories. They're fun as hell. It's just not with this one. I'm all on board, but none of it has been important enough to go ahead and go do it. So I thought they're gonna worry about music. It's not funny enough to go do it. It's not delve deep in it. Because if that was the case, they would have been either made or took out somebody's rap beef, or they would have did somebody's like Milli Vanilli didn't fucking exist, or we didn't know it was two niggas from like New Zealand or something. Like it didn't. But it would be something strange like that. Michael Jackson wasn't actually black in the beginning of his career. Something like that would be funny enough to go ahead and be like, oh shit, oh that's crazy. No, I'm not with all of that. But again, to bring it back full circle, we're gonna look past the fact that he mentioned and in his little statement or whatever about his mental health, and that's what this is about. He felt uncomfortable enough to be like, yo, I don't feel good about this in his heart. I'm glad he went to go ahead and did something about
it. I'm glad, but go ahead, Jack. What's your opinion on it?
I mean, I ain't even hear the songs. I don't like. I ain't saying they're not good. I just don't listen to these dudes. But the fact that he apologized, I guess it's just a way of saying, listen, this is not me. This is not who I am. This ain't what I'm here for. So I'm just going to dead this shit now. I guess he extended his olive branch of a hand, like, let's just dead this shit. Or it's dead on my end. You want to keep going, you going, go against yourself. And at the end of the day, it's music. Like, ain't nobody kill nobody mother. So,
that's where the rap fan in me is just like, bro, better, it's just mute. Like, He ain't saying
Yeah.
nothing where he was like,
Like,
you
keep
know, I'm
going.
gonna kill you, or we gonna, when I see your family, I'm gonna tie them up and go crazy. Like, I don't hear nothing ridiculous. Like, it was real. Like, why not leave it as a lyrical thing? But that's the also a whole nother subject inside music, where it's like, where do you draw the lines in being this character for music and this character for real life? Like, where's the difference in the two?
And I don't think the shit switches for J. Cole at all. I
Yeah.
think the same way he was in his music, because he don't talk about doing nothing to anyone.
We sound like a regular chill dude. You know what I mean?
Don't rap
Exactly.
about
That's
nothing
the fire
crazy.
ass.
Don't rap about nothing that don't sound like he don't do. Like, at least in my opinion, you know, it's
Yeah, he doesn't.
that's why a lot of people respect him as well. You know, I'm all for it. That's another reason why I'm a fan of Kendrick Lamar. It's they're both very, very talented and very, very good at what they do. So that's why I guess it's what could happen if I actually ruin his career. Like, maybe he felt that way. Like, what could happen if, like, you know, the album that they said he's gonna release, you know, he gets pushed back again, and then he don't get no money on the table, and all people talk about is just, when you gonna respond? You little bitch. What's wrong with you? Why you did? You soft. Bro, stop. It's music. Like, do whatever.
At the end of the day, is music. And this generation, the only ones that's aggressive is the dudes from Atlanta and Chicago, the drill music and the trap music.
Yeah.
Those are only dudes that's in here trying to live out what they writing about.
No, I mean, if you haven't, we I don't know how, because it's not ever on the radio. It's not anything crazy, but the music out here be fucking crazy too. The little drill music, they be wilding out and saying some shit. You know what it is that's getting out now is because I'm all for the rap beefs, but there's people like telling on each other and or telling on themselves, but like, yeah, I did this and go ahead and go do that, and then it's a bunch of that
They've been
goes
doing
on.
that
And I'm
for
just like,
decades,
oh,
though. That's why we got the hip hop police and all that shit. They've been doing that shit for decades, trying to be real. Because the '90s, that's when it was like you supposed to be rapping about how you living it, and you know that's when he would start doing dumb shit.
As we're keeping
And
it
shout
real
out
with
to
the
the
raw.
he's home, he free, he chilling.
You know, everybody smoking on the dead homies, like I said, and that's just outdated. If you ask me, it's never been dated. You know what I mean? But for us to have a phase like that, show us where music went. Like music it stopped being music. It just started being. Let me just talk about disrespecting you. You know what I mean? Disrespectful. And then, you know, the bullying was more. I'm gonna be disrespectful. I got more guns than you, and I'm feeling like I'm always gonna have to drop over you. You know what I mean? And then everybody get caught. You know what I mean? You get caught anywhere. You know what I mean? You know, you get caught up in shopping with your family. You know, nobody cares about nothing. I mean, it ain't no.
That's a whole nother thing too. The how do you put it? I guess the rules of engagement has changed a lot. You know, and it's I guess that goes with the correlation of the respect factor you used to have for somebody else. Like, you respected the fact when you had a problem with someone else, you didn't just be reckless every single second and think you have to beef with every single Tom, Dick, and Harry. Like, that's just ridiculous. And again, that goes into what I was saying before, cyberbullying too, and saying everything online. That all brings it together. That's all what you read, what you keep seeing online, what you believe on there, and it's more and more people go on there and suffer from lies or, you know, revenge, anything. You see a bunch of stuff on there. It's like, I don't know, man. I was in school when some of it was coming out, but I was never privy to using the information you ever got on online, bro. Like, ever since I've had social media, I'm never posting anything serious on my stuff. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
it don't make no sense.
Yeah, that wasn't my way of growing up. So we didn't have the internet to be. I mean, we had the internet, but we didn't have it. You know, where you had AOL chat, you met up, and that was something different. You had a webcam, you was cool. You know what I mean? You bless you, bro. But you wasn't trying to cam the person next door. You were trying to cam someone that, you know, far away and different state you get to. You know what I mean? So it was different, you know, in my era. But with a lot of this internet, you know, cyber bullying, you know, some people will take it wrong too. Some people is picking, or like I said too, where you go to so many pages on Twitter. I mean, not on Twitter, on Instagram. You know, you see your friend's story and you see their comment, or not your friend, but you see comments of sensitive shit, and then it's just people trolling. You know, we call it trolling now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's just people trolling because they got a keyboard in front of them. A lot of times they don't even mean
Anonymity. That's what it is, bro.
There you
You
go.
got. Do you think you have the freedom to hide behind a keyboard and decide I want to go ahead and be able to say whatever I want to go say? And unfortunately, it happens a lot. You know, if it's not just skin tone, it's just sexuality. If it's not just sexuality, it's something that you wear. If it's not something that you wear, then it's something you posted that looks bad. It's always something. It's always trying to attack people and trying to go think it, because I don't know if people really think it's funny, but some people just love to live in that misery, man. Misery enjoys company.
That negativity. You know what I mean? That
I'll
negativity.
never
Yeah,
understand it.
cyberbullying. Yeah, like I was saying, cyberbullying is the easiest way to bully. It's like you don't even have to know it was me. But I mean, it's ways to kind of stop that, especially if they're doing it from home or from a phone. You can find out who it is and kind of stop it.
It's not, man.
But I mean, at the end of the day, it's not going to stop.
Now where we live in a time where even if you do find and go ahead and go do anything, once you go do something, you confront them, all you can do is be like, hey, you, cut it out. No, don't do it. Because you're not going to go over there and be able to be like, yo, tell your son to come outside because he's talking shit to my son online. First of all, they're going to look at you like you're crazy because it's just online. They're going to be like, you're insane. And second of all, we don't do that. We call police now. We don't handle business like that no more. We're not about to have it. Now you become a physical bully, which is worse than the dude saying something online on the keyboard. Then what's worse, or most of the time what really happens is that they'll know who it is. The person doesn't care. They won't stop. They'll believe it so much. And then they go, you know what? I can't take it anymore. And instead of just how you would put, just turn your phone off, they go, you know what? I'm just going to end it all, because everybody believes everything that's on the screen. So if this website is saying something, or if this account is saying something, that's the truth, and I can't handle it anymore.
I'm glad I was born when I was born.
Males, females, dogs, cats. I'm not genderizing. I'm not putting it down to anything. Whatever you identify, it happens to everybody. Black, white, Asian, everybody gets it, bro. Everybody gets it. Everybody's always easy to go ahead and, like you said, and just be online and be anonymous and just have that anonymity and just be like, I'm good. Fuck it. Don't worry about it. If they go ahead and go do something bad, that's fine. I just move on to the next one.
So, okay. So another question.
Yes.
We all inside the schoolyard, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we see the bully picking on somebody, right? And the person that they picking on, they had beef before, but this time the bully punches this dude dead in his nose, made his nose bleed. And as he made his nose bleed, he made the boy hit his head on the garbage. So now he got a little bump and he bleeding from his head. So the boy bleeding from his nose and his head, right? So now, a week later, the boy's one told the bully that I'm going to get you back. I'm going to get you back. So now the boy comes back to the same backyard, and no, don't go to the same backyard. The boy goes to the boy's house, right? And be like, you know what? I got you. But now when the boy come and get the bully, his brother comes out and comes out with a gun and says, "Yeah, none of this shit going down." So he backs up everything. So everything that the boy wanted to do, he can't do. But he tried. He tried his hardest. But he couldn't do it because the guy came with a gun. So now the bully want to attack the boy now because he done violated his space. Came to his crib and was like, you know what? You did this. You shouldn't have did that. You shouldn't have did that.
This is the longest question I think I've ever heard, Doc.
I know it is. I want to know your take on that. Like, what now? Should the bully be mad that the boy came and wanted to hurt him in front of his family, wanted to hurt anybody that came to that door, type of thing?
How old are they?
8 years old.
It doesn't
They
matter.
don't have that concept of violating like that.
It doesn't. I'm a,
That
all right.
concept in their head. Like, if I go to this nigga house, it's possible I can die. They're not even thinking like at 8, and then dude brought out a gun for an 8-year-old. Oh hell no!
His brother, his bigger brother, brought out a gun. Was like, I gotta defend whatever going on right here. I don't care what you got going on. Here's a gun. Back about.
No, every in your improbable magical situation, Doc, everybody's wrong in that situation. The kid is wrong, no matter what he was going on, whether it was an hour when we grew up, before when we grew up, or after we grew up, and it's now. You don't ever go anywhere by yourself. You don't go anywhere without anybody knowing that you're there, because you never know what could happen. The same way that nigga hit your head already, punched in the face already, and made you hit your head and almost knocked you on senseless. He does it again in front of his art. Now you embarrassed because you're the only one outside and you can't go ahead and call for that one. That's one. Number 2, kid who didn't want to go ahead and come outside and go handle the situation is definitely soft. He has a problem. If he goes to go get his brother and his brother handles the situation that way and not just go, bro, if you don't go outside and respect this man's challenge and go ahead and go fight, he's also wrong. He obviously didn't go that route and went, let me go ahead and make it escalate. How big is this damn 8-year-old? He must be 6 feet tall, almost 200 pounds, because there's no way I'm ever pulling any type of weapon for an 8-year-old. That's just grabbing him by the ear and just, come here. You know what? Let me walk you back to your house now and see how you like it and see what goes on from there. But this is not going ahead and happening on that one. So that's absolutely wrong. Then to end all of that off, if the kid now goes, oh, this is my time now. Now I'm brave enough to do something now, and goes ahead and goes fight the kid, he's absolutely in the wrong and goes from there. I would hope to God that he gets his ass kicked and then there's a happy ending at the end of it where his brother just goes, damn, you can't fight worth of shit. Get back inside the house. I'm all sorry and guys don't let the kids go. But you know as well as I know that ain't what's going to go ahead and go happen there. As soon as his brother falls or as soon as it looks like he's in a compromised position, there's either one in the air or there's a body on the floor. That's just a terrible scenario to have. Also, I don't think anybody is going to be nowadays is going to be brave enough or dumb enough, I guess, to go ahead and just go to somebody else's house and be like, I'm going to do this now. I thought your situation was going to go, now he goes to the dude's house and he pulls the gun out and be like, yeah, come outside now, sucker. Let me go ahead and go talk to you for a second now. I'd be like, bro, that's exactly where we live in now. That's exactly the bad advice his brother probably gave him and was like, you know what? You can't beat this kid. Here we go. Here's the easy way out to go ahead and go do that. And it's terrible to go ahead and go do that, man. I've never told any of my siblings to go do that. My brothers never told me to go ahead and go do that. They've all said the same thing. Oh, we not going to go help you because if you lose, we making fun of you the whole entire time. It's over with. You better learn to defend yourself. I'm usually the brother that comes in and goes, yo, what? You need to back. Yo, chill. Wait. Nah, I don't need nobody picking on you. Nah, I got this. Wait. If I'm losing, then go ahead and go be the big brother. But right now I'm good. I'm all right. Don't worry about it. So
the
I don't think it's
good, Jack.
I'm on to be for real, like the more I think about it, I'm with the little crazy nigga who went to the house. Like, what's up, nigga?
No, if I'm picking a side, if I have to pick a side, I'm 100% with you. I'm with Little Dude Hart. I'm that dude. I don't know if he did push-ups before he left. He took a protein shake. He was like, "Today's the day. Let me go ahead and go do this. I watched my Tybo videos. I'm good. Let me go ahead and go. I stretched. My bump is gone. I bet I'm with this. I've been waiting for this to go ahead and go. But now we live in a time where enough is enough, and your bravery meets stupidity, and what's stronger? Let's be honest. And as brave as either of us are, we all know stupidity always wins over bravery. So,
oh shit, bravery is most of the time stupidity. But I mean, when it gets to the point, I'd rather an 8-year-old.
But you get what I'm saying.
Enough than a 13, 14-year-old say enough is enough. Because now his way of retaliation is going to be different from it was when he was 8. So at least he knows after that enough is enough moment. He knows at 9, we don't even allow this to start. Hopefully he took that. We don't allow this to start. We punch people in the face right back. We dead the bullying. Because there's times where you're just going to have to be physical. It's times where you can't avoid it. You can't avoid the ass whooping, or you can't avoid whooping ass. So you might as well get it out the way. Like even if you get your ass whooped, there's pure victories in that. Like, I bet you that dude won't do it again. Yeah, he won because Shorty, was little off, or whatever the case, he won. But Shorty gave him hell on the way to the victory. He gave him hell on his way to a loss, whatever. So, and he was like, he's the honey badger. Why am I fighting a honey badger? I have no time for this. They don't have to stop.
I'm 100% with him too, bro. I'm with it, but we just don't live in a time where that's a thing, man.
No, it's not. That's old school.
I feel bad, bro. It's I miss where I guess accountability was more in a thing where it was like you had to be more accountable for the things that you said instead of being more sensitive for things. Like, bro, I understand, like, it's not okay to go ahead and talk like that, but don't tell me and force it in my face to be like, no, you shouldn't go ahead. And this is a 9,000 page word essay for them to explain to you why it's, bro, it's just tough, man. But I feel bad for anybody that gotta go up where you can't go ahead and have a fight, man.
Bring back that big brother that sit there like, hold up, you knocked on my door looking for my little brother to fight? Hold on. Yo, bring your ass out here.
Get outside. Come outside. There's another one. There's another one. Come out. Come do what you gotta go do.
Now I asked this question, right? And I said 8-year-old because I'm saying we're in the backyard. You know what I mean? No one should be, pulling out a gun, and no one else would be, the 8-year-old shouldn't have been that. But he got a reason for being angry. That he went to that. Went to the house.
There's no need for explanation that way. Yeah, he was. I got hit, and I got hurt, and I'm assuming it wasn't just a quick bing bing. Like, I'm hurt. I need to feel more. I need to feel like more of a man, I guess, if you want to put it as black. I need to be like, yo, hold up. That didn't feel like complete, bro. If you beat my ass, that's a different story. But if you hit me when I'm not dead, nothing's going on, we playing this, and then this is what happens now is a different story.
And the big brother kind of was like, I'm gonna come out because like the 8-year-old should have told me that he had this problem with my brother type shit. You know what I mean? So he came out. He didn't came out with a gun. You understand?
If I'm the older brother, that means I might be, let's say 10, 11, because that means if I can get access to a weapon, I got to be a double-digit number. And I'm old enough to know better. And I would have saw this little ass kid coming to my door. I'd be like, what the hell? Yeah, but who the hell sent you all the way over here? I don't get it.
But this story is all whack, made up imaginary story that I just made, right? So bring that to someone that's 17-year-old, you know what I mean, that knows a little bit more better. You know what I mean? Same scenario, but now
your older brother gets a lot older.
The 17-year-old bully, which is the aggressor, you know what I mean, comes and kills 2 people of the 17-year-old victim, right? Just kill them. Mm-hmm. Important people, you know what I mean? Delete it, right? And now the 17-year-old that family got killed, or people who got killed. Like, damn, you shouldn't have done that. I mean, I gotta do something about it. So by all means, I gotta come with all forces.
What you're talking about and the scenario you're putting into effect is the terrible cycle of violence we live in the minority community, where it feels like we have to continue this vicious cycle of revenge and to get revenge and to get revenge and to get revenge, where they live in such a place where you see a lot of like gang members or team members or whatever you want to consider it, or whatever you join this organization where they go, we've been beefing with them for forever. All right, and then everybody says it. Why? It wasn't clear. This dude told me that this person and that person were friends, and then they did this and that and this and this and that and this, and then we had to get retaliation for that. And you go, bro, you're fighting a war that makes no sense. So that's where we have to end the cycle of trauma and that cycle of violence where it goes. There's no need for revenge. There has to be a time where it goes from understanding, like, all it does is violence breeds violence, bro. It goes, well, we need to figure out that situation. What the hell happened that this happened? That family needs to understand, well, you breeding little badass murderers, bro. Let's go ahead and get it together. And my family needs to grieve over the fact that, we lost somebody very deep, So I don't know.
That again, like you said, it's a cycle that need to be broken.
Yeah, you gotta end it. Like I don't know what's the end game for it. A lot of people live in that world, though. A lot of people feel that way, though. A lot of people feel that scenario where they go, I have to get a get back.
But now, look, I like the way you described it too, because you described it as, gangster people in the hood, people. And I'm not saying that we don't have high mentality or we don't have high intellectual,
No, we're very smart. We're very bro. There's we don't even have to leave it to the minority companies, bro. I mean, the minority situation. Colombia has submarines, dogs. Do you understand? Drug cartels have submarines. Like, if these aren't people that are just they're graduating Harvard and being scientists and going ahead and going, no, these are dudes that are, I might not be diploma smart, but I can go ahead and go read a book and have an understanding. So it definitely doesn't change. People in jail, they're some of the most ingenious freaking individuals you can ever give them the smallest amount of nothings and they'll make a whole feast out of it. That's just ingenious, but I get what you're saying there, baby.
I always said that in jail you got a lot of great business-minded men. You know what I mean? Pause. You know what I mean?
Poor decisions, man.
Yeah.
It's all mistakes. It sucks.
But not only that, but they wasn't given the opportunity either while they was out to present that.
Sometimes.
And that's why in drugs they was banging in drugs. You know what I mean? Like you can't tell me a person that had money with drugs, a lot of money, that made money, that had money come through their hand, that they wasn't a good businessman one way or another. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And salute. Look, brother man, salute. You already know. I mean, salute. So it is what it is as far as that. But and I'm saying, like, so someone that knows better, someone that has, the mental capacity of running nations and stuff like that, or running different, got top positions and places where you control a lot of things. You should know better that the cycle need to be broken. You should know better that you shouldn't go and make certain moves and not expect certain consequences. And then when certain consequences happen, you feel like you got to defend against that person shouldn't have did that. You understand?
All right. So, I can tie this all up. I'm sorry to cut you off, but I can tie this up perfectly with what you're saying. You know what that goes back to? Remember when you said in the beginning where you gotta go, I have to prove myself to go ahead and go do that. I have to let people know that I'm not the guy to go ahead and go mess with. So what happens is when people get up to that level and they get up there, they got up there by doing such fierce shit and things that you're not supposed to do that they forget that. They think they could go ahead and go, if I stop doing this, then people are going to lose respect for me. It has nothing about that. It's just you should know better. Like you said, you should reach a point in your life where you should know to go ahead and go do that. But that fear of loss of violence, bro, it's a hell to kick, man.
That and
I
hate.
think,
That and
I
hate.
think I did pretty good.
Huh?
I did pretty good because I didn't. When it comes to bullying, I have a set way to do shit, and I think I did well of not saying that at all. Because I mean, it's what's right for me is not right for nobody. Actually, I'm gonna say it's right for nobody because I take the road never travel. Fuck less travel. I see footprint. I want to create my own lane. So when it comes to that bullying and it comes to violence, I'm not the one you ask your opinion on. Really, you don't ask me. I'm gonna really tell you not to ask me because I'm now we're gonna have this conversation. How serious are you about this? Are you just talking? Are you venting? Are you ranting? Do you need to get this off of your chest? Or are you really coming to me asking me what your next step should be? Because there's a difference. And people need to know the difference. Because with some dudes, after a while you get cool, you be like, man, you ain't gonna do none of that shit, man. Chill out. Dude, I'm about to do this, I'm about to do that, about to delete this nigga, I'm about to do this, I'm about to And that's just, and then he don't do nothing because he was just ranting. That's why I said, man, don't come to me with your ranting, man, or tell me this is just a rant. Because bullying, I ain't with it, man. After my boy sat there and was like, man, we will jump him. That shit altered my mind. At that young age, it altered my mind with that bullying bull. Because nothing, never mind. Let me not go there. But yeah, man, like you don't ask me. Don't ask me.
I kind of think we all have an experience of of seeing someone getting bullied, or that's something that turned our eye, was like, nah, we ain't gonna take that. You know what I mean? Either we gonna be the one that's gonna try to deflect it, try to defend it, or we gonna be a person that's gonna be like, reflected in the sense like, yo, why you picking on that dude? Leave that dude alone, type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you have that power, or you could be that dude, that friend to the victim, and be like, yo, man.
I've definitely been a lot of those things, man. I've seen kids, and my thing was I had a problem with somebody getting messed with in the train station, because that was the MO I always had a problem with when I was growing up. I'd be like, all right, there's like 4 of y'all in the station now, and I'm the only one getting out and walking out on here, going to 16th, going to 110th, going to go get out. So let me go ahead and go that. So I've seen that personally now, and I'd be like, hey, which one of y'all is tough enough to go ahead and go fight somebody else? No, none of y'all. We're gonna pick on the little nigga. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and go pick on y'all. What's up? No, it's not like that. No, so let him go, bro. Stop, bro. Just keep him moving, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's easier to go do that, man. I've called myself a lot, so it's. I know what it's like to be bullied. I hope it stops. I hope they take more time to go ahead and stop the physical stuff we mentioned today and some of the cyberbullying. They're taking steps to go ahead and get that in check, but I don't think you're ever going to get rid of picking on nobody. You're never going to get rid of jokes. You're never going to get rid of just being like, yo, let's go ahead and go do that. Let's bring away from the sensitivity there and start getting better at jokes. I think that's what we listen to. People need to start being funny. Not enough people are being funny. It's a problem when only the 3 of us are trying to be funny. This is a problem. It's a problem. It's a problem. We shouldn't be doing a podcast to go ahead and make people laugh when everybody else should just be happy, bro. It's crazy. It's insane to me, bro.
It is, bro. And like you said, you gotta learn how to fit in and crack jokes too. If you getting ranked on, nigga, you better have some more ranks, go upstairs and the right something, bro.
And don't bust your gun if you only got 1 bullet.
No,
do
bro,
not
man.
do that. And that's the metaphorical side. I forgot where I'm at. Do not attempt to crack jokes on anyone if you don't have any.
Yeah.
You can't do that. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. Stay in your lane. Don't laugh too loud.
What you're doing by now, bro.
It will go to you.
Big facts.
You're fact.
All right, so guys, so I'm definitely gonna have to check out now.
Yo, Jay, always a pleasure, my G. Yo, you got more time, Jack, or what?
Bro, I'm on vacation, bro.
Yeah, you are. So we're gonna continue the show on Uncle Jacky.
All right, guys.
Yo,
I'll holler at y'all next week. Thank y'all for everything.
Yo, love you, bro. Peace, bro.
Hold it down. Much love and blessings.
No doubt,
Yes,
brother.
sir.
Peace. Yo, shout out to Tio Jay, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. But yeah, I mean, I grew up in the hood of Brookline, man. Projects out there in Canarsie, the borderline of Canarsie in East New York. I mean, and we would sit on the bench and have a ranking contest, and it was times where I felt very small, times where I made people feel very small. You know what I mean? And if you didn't fit in there, bro, don't go there. You know what I mean? And there was a couple of people that you couldn't outrank at all, bro. You know what I mean? Shout out to Pele, shout out to Daryl DC, Daryl Costello, shout out to Yogi, may rest in peace. You know what I mean? It's just people that that were just funny, just being there. You know what I mean? And crack jokes, man. It was a fun time, man. And you knew how to take a joke. You knew not to take it to heart. You knew that the next day you're gonna come out and chill with the same people, and they had your back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the snapping, crack sessions, or whatever. Yeah, that'd be all well and good. And oh no, this is where I have forgot my thought. To me, honestly, bullying is a rite of passage, man. And to correlate what I'm saying, things were different when we were kids. We think about when you was 5 and think about the 5-year-old now. They got phones. We ain't had no damn phone.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what I'm saying is to say this. It was harder for us back in the day. See, now it's, women out-earn men now. So, they trying to give their kids everything that they couldn't get. So it leads to this kid, he's not getting all his vitamins. I must put it like that. He's not getting all his vitamins. He's getting the enriched vitamins, but he ain't getting the lesser known ones that are still important. And I think bullying is one of those vitamins that's important. It's not testing your immune system, it's testing your manly system. And you got to get through it. We got through it, whatever. Everybody, because everyone was little at one point. Everybody got bullied by the 7-year-old, the big 5-year-old, whatever you got. Everybody got it. Shit is a rite of passage.
But I respect that too. But it goes to what are you teaching your kids at home? Are you teaching them how to defend themselves? Are you you gotta prepare your child for the battlefield. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say. Like, if you're not preparing them for the battlefield, then you're doing something wrong at home. You just can't tell them to go out there and fight back. You know what I mean? And their opinion of fighting back, is cursing out the Fortnite. You know what I mean? PlayStation 5 done shot up. If you use the gun, and I'm not saying that you go and, but this is how they correlate and they put things together. You know what I mean? You gotta know your child and be able to again, like back in the day, this your stance, son. This is how you 1 2 1 2. You know what I mean? Jab jab hook. You know what I mean? Jab jab hook, jab jab. You know what I mean? So it's like you teach them combination. You teach them the foundation, and then from there they pick up from whether they watch TV, they start watching boxing, they go to karate, they go to self-defense, whatever avenue they go. Then they start blending whatever they learn from that place. Then and then that's how their makeup is. You know what I mean? But to send them in the wilderness and say go defend yourself, that's wild boy. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's not. You know what I mean?
And what I was saying, like, our parents are different from today's parents. Shit, my mom wasn't even my mom was born in 1933. So I got taught different from somebody whose mom was born in 1963. Who's taught different than who learned different from someone born in 93. It's diluted now. Excuse me. It's not the same no more. You are not, like back in the day, I remember going to school with a dude big as hell, and his mom was 5'1". But dude is big as hell. And the only person he is scared of is his little 5'1" mama.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now the kids are not the same no more. They are, and I'm not even sorry to say it, they're weaker. They are weaker because everything is being given to them. They have a temper tantrum. Oh, it's okay. Whereas you had a man in the house, or our parents, oh, you want to act stupid? I'm gonna give you a reason to act stupid. You're not getting that no more. You don't get that no more. So this child gets to have the temper tantrum, and it stands as what it is. Let me sit down and rationalize with this 5-6-year-old. Ain't no rationalizing. There's none of that. This is a dictatorship. And that's what, like, it's all on the parents. It's all on the parents. Because if you're sitting there giving your child everything and he not working for shit, that's going to shape and mold him to it. He's spoiled. Or she's spoiled. Whatever. This child is spoiled. And that leads to bullying, because that kid that ain't got nothing going to have some jokes. Or he going to have some physical violence for that kid who got everything and don't have the little vitamins, like I said, knowing how to defend themselves or get themselves, talk themselves out of it. Or come to some type of bullying is never going to stop. I ain't really going to sit here and say the cyberbullying is weak, but the physical one, I don't know. I think it's a rite of passage from, like, you know, coming from a whatever to adolescence, or from toddler to whatever you call a 5-year-old or a 6-year-old, whatever. It's a rite of passage. Shit, just the same as getting drunk on your 21st birthday. It's a rite of passage. It's gonna happen. Now, how long you let it happen, it's on you as an individual.
You don't like
and
that?
I tell you, it hurts. An ass whooping only hurts for a little while. It only hurts for a little while. By the end of the night, you're gonna go to bed. You're gonna wake up, and you're gonna be fine. You might have a black eye, you might have a busted lip, but you're gonna be fine. You are gonna be. That's why I say is don't come to me for this. Because I'm going to tell you to go out and fight. Because to me, it's a rite of passage. Like, yo, listen, when this happens, as soon as the word comes out of his mouth, you make sure your fist is the next thing to go in it. That's what I'm going to teach a child. It's a rite of passage. You might get your ass whooped. Because there are bullies who can really fight. You got the bullies who are bullies because they big, and you got the ones who can really, really fight.
No.
And I mean, hey, it depends on what you're teaching them kids at home. What are you going to teach them? How are you preparing them? And why I always use the single mother thing? How much time does she have? After she gets off work, most of these women jump in the shower, eat something, and go lay down and watch whatever they want to watch on TV to unwind and relax for the day. I'm not saying that's wrong, but at the end of the day, it's still wrong because you still got more work to do with the kid next door. There's still shit to do. So I mean, it's never just because you finish your 9 to 5, you can't go home and go to sleep. You still got more work to do. It all starts with you. Everything starts at home. If your child is a thief, we have to assume that the mother might have been a thief, or they seen thievery somewhere.
I guess so.
It starts at home. I mean, you gotta take care of your home. I mean, we're in a time now where everybody's equal. Well, your household should be as, constructed as well as mine. Because I know how to keep a child in line.
That's crazy, man.
No, I mean, it's common sense, man. It's common sense. If your kid is getting bullied, he coming to you getting bullied, sitting there saying if somebody hits you, hit him back, is not going to do anything for the situation at all. It's like saying, yo, I'm drunk as hell. Here's another beer. It's not going to help. It's not going to help at all. Hit him. Oh, my gosh. I wanted to do a segment on that. The way parents, the parenting shit, the difference between the man parents, a single father and a single mother. But it always seems like you ragging on the single mother, but you're not. Because if you look at the statistics, it's almost triple single mothers than there are single fathers. We don't win in court. She got to be on drugs or on skin flicks.
Yeah, we definitely don't
We
win.
do not win. We win almost 1 out of 4, a little more than 1 out of 4, but less than 1 out of 3. So it's not that you're getting ragged on or disrespected. This is the stuff that we're observing. This is what we're seeing. It's in the books. It's on the gram. It's here because y'all damn sure posted too. This is what we see. Y'all better teach Jalen how to fight instead of how to put outfits together.
How to twerk.
Yeah, how to judge you for your wigs and all that dumb shit. Judge you meaning, oh yeah, that wig is beautiful, mommy. That's a damn wig. It's not even hers.
Shit is different. Nowadays.
But I mean, there's more things important in life than just working and providing. You that's the main points, but you still got to get the rest of the vitamins, man. You want a healthy child, they need all of their vitamins, all of them.
Yeah, man. I mean, we don't have to stay on topic either, you know what I mean? Shit, we can go off topic, go anywhere, pause.
Where you trying to go?
Oh, yeah, but
I'm here for the shits, bro.
it don't matter to me, bro.
I'm here for the shits.
So all y'all fucking Sixers fans out there, I don't give a fuck. Hold on. The fuck that's a partner in Cincinnati. Look, to all y'all Sixers fans out there, come see the New York Knicks, all right? Y'all talking mad shit out
Oh, Philadelphia, this is personal. My bad, y'all. My bad.
Come see the shit, all right, man?
That was personal. All right. My bad.
Definitely.
I hope that's not a pirate hat you got on, though.
No, this is broke. Oh, yeah, it is a pirate's hat.
Oh, man. You should have just lied and said, nah, it's a Brooklyn hat. Nobody would have known.
No, I can't even say because it was MLB. I was going to say it was Brooklyn. I thought it was. But Ant Love hat. I mean.
Oh, yeah. See, cheated again.
So, yeah. This is why I wear this P hat. The only reason why I wear this P hat because Ant Love. You know what I mean? And stuff, but yeah.
Salute to the Knicks on that, but I don't want to talk sports. I actually don't. That's crazy.
No, I was just
no, that's not crazy.
I wore it on purpose for us. Like
I want to go into the I want to talk the like kind of conspiracy realm because everything is a conspiracy now. Like you think all right, do you know, well, it's not even a conspiracy. It's actual legitimate question, I guess. All right. Of course, women are starting to go to school. They're starting to get you know, they're more of them educated than us. They, I guess, get more money than us in terms of on paper. Now, if that trend continues, how do you think this dynamic is going to go? You already hear them say they don't need us because they don't understand the fact that they can't do the shit that we can do. They only think about relationships and in the household. But do you think that shit? I don't know. I don't know how if I'm forming this question the right way. But let's just say 70% of women out earn men. They're like 70-30. You know what I mean? Do you think they try some radical shit?
Like what?
Radical. I don't mean nothing violent or anything like that, but like take like a big ass stand. Like as if like you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, they already saying we don't need men. They don't. Because I half-ass want to get to the point where we get shipped off and we see how long it takes for them before they become Muslims. I really want to know, like, get all the men off the island. How long will it take before this nation becomes Muslim? Because it will be. How long? Because think about it. The more you earn, the less, let's say it's somebody at home, the more you earn, the less you need your mother. Or the less you need your parents. So now if they getting all this money and they really get in their head that they don't need us or we need to start being subservient to them, how does this play out?
There'd be a lot of house husbands.
You think so?
Well, I don't know. I mean, if we ain't getting the opportunity to make more than them, then I guess it.
No, it ain't nothing with the opportunity. Everybody got the opportunity.
Well, then I don't know. Man. I don't know how
It's the tide going shit.
I really don't.
But hypothetically, with the all the men leaving the United States, we just pack up, we go. How long before it's Muslim? This is a Muslim nation.
I don't know, because you asked that question to me before, and I still didn't see how how the transformation would transpire.
All right. The greatest people in the military are what? Men or women?
Men.
All the men are gone. Where's your military?
Oh yeah, you did say that. You did mention
Huh?
that. You did
Where's
mention
your military?
that. They're gone.
Now,
Oh,
who's getting this? Who's flying these planes, building these crops so these bitches can have tofu or whatever it is they eating now? Because they got 70,000 a year jobs and we got 50. Whatever the numbers are for them. I don't care. This is the forgetting, who daddy is segment right now. That's why I say, how long before they turn Muslim? How long before all the crops die? Or most of them, because women can farm. I'm not going to take that from them. They can farm. Who's running these generators? Who's building anything?
But they gonna learn to adapt. Well,
You think so? Before the invasion?
Well, no, I'm about to say. Well, I don't know because the way
They're gonna adapt to being Muslim. They're gonna adapt to wearing kufis and shit.
If all the men leave, then and the ladies will wear kufis, bro. They wear.
I know they wear the not sorry. That's India. Whatever. They're gonna be covered up.
Yeah.
Sorry, I forgot what the hell they wear. My fault. No offense.
Yeah, I forgot what they call them.
Hijab.
Yeah.
The hijab. They got to wear hijabs now. Now they forced to cover that fatness that they got all over in 200-degree weather with a black one on. How long before everybody's saying assalamu alaikum in the United States? Because they coming for the whatever's in Texas, that oil in Texas, whatever we got. Because we got a lot. They're coming for the steel. They're coming for the oil. They're coming for everything. And they're coming for the women.
They ain't coming for nothing. They get to come for to take the land. That's it.
That's it? That's how it works?
But where we going, though? Then where we going? Like, we gonna have to
we're gone. It don't even matter where the hell we at. We chilling. Wherever we at, we chilling as the men. They didn't need us. Cool. We made somewhere else. We made their infrastructure USA grade. That's where we at. Don't even matter which nation. Shit. I want to know how long before everybody saying assalamu alaikum.
I don't know.
I give it about a year. Probably less. Why would you not invade somewhere where it's weak? Why would you not take over? That's what we do. They ain't gonna be allies. They're gonna send a few dudes.
They may not be Muslim. How you know they ain't gonna be
right.
Jewels? How you know they gonna be Jewels?
It's not enough of them.
They may decide to take over and convert this whole place and take it and make this the new.
Well, how long before it will take over?
It won't be long before the men is going. If that's what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying. That's the only point. It don't matter what faction. All of that shit don't matter. I don't even believe in none of that shit. But how long before another sect comes and take over? I'm just saying the part that people not thinking before they talk. You sitting there talking about you don't need something, but who built this place? And did you see the episode of Survivor, the men versus the women?
Not really. Good.
Yo, bruh, these dudes sat there and was drinking Mai Tais under a canopy, not getting wet, chilling, eating, and the women sitting there crying. Really, literally, oh my God, I don't know what to do. Blah, blah, blah. Because feelings don't matter when it's time to survive. Feelings don't matter. We don't possess that feeling shit to the extent that they do.
Play your position. Go over there, hold that stick.
Exactly. Women don't do that. We get mad at each other. We fight. It's over. Whoever won, go do what you did. You won. Assume your position as the winner. You lost. What do women do? They don't fight. They stop talking to each other.
Back in the back in the day, usually if you had a fight with somebody, usually you and that person became best of friends. So one way or another, y'all became best of friends.
It used to be like that.
And that was
But
crazy.
but the point is though, we get shit done. The nasty shit, the shit that nobody wants to do, the men do it. And it's like, listen, if you're gonna sit there and open your mouth to say you don't need no man, then you have to you sadly mistaken. At least break it down to I don't need a man in my household. Which is still wrong, but hey, that's your personal stupidity. That's not on a global scale, because if we all got up and left, where's your defense? Who is your defense? That's why I hate having these arguments on Facebook. That's why I really don't even talk to people on Facebook anymore. I'm good. I'll take it to a broader, you know what I mean? I get to hear different stuff instead of the same old. Because people always speak for themselves. Don't speak for yourself. Don't speak for the exception. Speak for the normal. Speak for the normal. And that's what people need to really, really get into. Speaking the normals. Like, take yourself and your situation out and just go with the rest of the people. I guess objectively.
Objectively, yeah.
What it is, bro. Ain't none of this shit gonna we ain't gonna have no changes in our lifetime. So whatever it is now is what it's gonna be, bro.
All right. Well, change will come someday. Someday.
Well, hopefully your baby sees it.
Hopefully
And it's a
somebody
part of it.
You're about to wind down. That was an extra hour of yellow tape. We at mid season right now. Episode 8 word. I appreciate y'all people stopping by and I mean supporting me for the last 9 weeks. You know, we had a bye week last week for you guys to enjoy for us to enjoy the weather. So we had the first good weather day of the spring so far. And today and yesterday was also as good as well. Yeah, you got any shout outs, anything that you wanna
Yo, salute. Keep tuning in. Hit that like, subscribe. We'll be back next week, probably sometime this week. I don't know. It depends on what you want to do over there.
Yeah, we got a sports show coming. We got a sports show probably what's it, Tuesday, probably Thursday. Me and you got a sport we're gonna bring back. I had a new title for it, but I forgot right now. But it's called Gold right now. It's sports talk with you know what I mean, with Uncle Jacky and Doc and stuff. But it's going to change the name because I don't like that name. You know what I mean? But I want to change the name. But yeah, it's gonna be Thursday if you're available, and then I mean we talk about it off the air. But yeah, but I'm gonna send out the link out to you guys.
Shit, I think on my network, Uncle Jacky Sports and Variety, I think my next show probably will be Friday, and I'll probably be dedicating it to drug dealers, the drugs themselves. I just want to talk about drugs since I've been cured. I'm able to watch Paid in Full. Yeah, I don't understand what I'm talking about right now, but I'm able to watch these shows. I love BMF. I love Power. It feels good. I can watch Tony Montana again. But I'm gonna be talking about it's basically gonna be dedicated to drugs and how you can love them without being on them. And hustlers and shit. I'm gonna put something together. It's gonna be something together. If you want to join that one, feel free. Cause I know a few people, niggas who came up off of 7s of green. So yeah, man. Should be interesting.
That should sound interesting.
Yeah, I'm just going, it's just drugs, man. You gotta love them.
Yeah, I'm also gonna try to put a show together for Sunday as well. My political show. I'm gonna try that too. But I mean,
DC, what up? My fault. A political show. What about overseas?
Yeah, definitely about overseas.
Yeah, definitely tune in, check that out, because this man is passionate about that. What's going on over there in what's that, Eastern Europe? Or is that the Gaza thing you're talking about?
The Mid East, the Mid East crisis, the Mid East Holocaust.
Oh, okay. Well, definitely tune into that. Get involved, get your knowledge up. And when is that, Sunday?
Sunday, yeah, Sunday. I'm gonna try to do a pre-recorded show and throw it out and be on live. Maybe I'm gonna find something. I'm trying to do pre-recorded, see how that works.
All right, let me know if anything. Let me know so I could study early.
I got you.
Yeah. But yeah, we about to get out of here, man. It's been fun.
All right. Shout out to Ms. Brinson. Thanks for coming by. Shout out to Bishop. Thank you, nephew, for stopping by. Shout out to my girl. Shout out to Day Day. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to my son who feeling a lot better than he was the other day as well. He wasn't feeling too good. You know what I mean? Shout out to little Big L. You know what I mean? Ain't no pause to that, 'cause that's my son. You know what I mean?
I'm over here waiting. Shout out to TT. That's it.
Shout out to DT too, you know what I mean? That Uncle Jacky people, you know what I mean? Family and everybody, you know what I mean? Love everybody that's, showing some love to me, you know what I mean? Like and subscribe if you're not there. Nice chat. Thank you, Princess. Appreciate it, baby. Loving that, you know what I mean? Peace out, y'all.
Y'all be good.
She get rocky, better yet. On the road, she get rocky, better yet. Life it get wacky. Understand, niggas gon' diss for the gram. I need bins, quick like I'm falling in sin. Put the beam on, walk up, get closer. Let it scream like the Glock, it was me. Double G, I need the green. You could get packed if you push up on me. She gon' shake it. We spinning blocks in the V, tryna break it. My heart it be aching, I stop for the guts. Tell me something, how you supposed to trust when your heart it get broken.